Funko recently lost the license to Five Nights at Freddy's, and now they can't make plushies of Five Nights at Freddy's anymore. So I've been rating all of their plushes. Last time I rated the Five Nights at Freddy's 1 through the Five Nights at Freddy's 6 plushes, and this time I'm ranking all of the ones after that, including Glamrock Freddy. The Glamrock Freddy plush is missing a lot. He's missing his earring, his stripe on his mouth, his shoulder pads, his bracelets, half of the shape around his eyes, the strap on his hat, and I think that's all. 3 out of 10. Glamrock Chica has eyelashes on her eyeball, like the Mangle plush. It's also missing its earrings and it looks like it has a lot of printed on color. 3 out of 10. Monty has pretty much the same issue. He's missing his shoulder pads, his bracelets, and everything is 2D. 5 out of 10. Why is she awful? 3 out of 10. Vanny looks like a sad, depressed egg, who is also high. 2 out of 10. But there's something I would like to share. These plushes that I just talked about aren't the original security breach plushes. The original plushes were made out of a cheap material that you would see with claw machine plushes. And Freddy's tie was 2D. So all of those plushies get a 0 out of 10 just like the game they're from. Also all these plushes are part of the wave that leaked Security Breach before it came out. At least make a good product if you're going to spoil the game for it. When I first saw the Phantom BB plush I thought it was a bootleg. The colors are just wrong. And it's just a replica of the normal BB plush. 1 out of 10. The security puppet plush is made out of the claw machine material again. And everything on his face is printed on. 3 out of 10. Besides the 2D eyes, the Freddy Frostbear plush is perfect. 9 out of 10. Chocolate Bonnie has the swollen eyes from the Pizza Simulator wave. He's missing the bite off of his chest, which might have been hard to make, but could have just put some darker color where the bite is. His nose is awful when in the game it seems like it should be red, and his buttons on his chest are printed on. 7 out of 10. The Chocolate Freddy plush isn't that good. All of the melted chocolate on him is printed on. And the endoskeleton doesn't make sense. For some reason it looks like he has a skeleton leg and it's blue, but he does have a skeleton on the other leg. 5 out of 10. I don't know the name of this character. I don't really know the characters in AR that well, but this plush is made out of the same shiny material as Phantom Foxy. His buttons looked weird. And for some reason he has a 2D bow tie. 3 out of 10. This one has the same issues with the other one. 3 out of 10. This one has 2D eyes, a 2D bit, printed on colors, and it's made out of the shiny material again. 4 out of 10. Besides the other stuff I already said about the others, I actually really like this plush. I like how it has a hook, and I do really like the mechanic stuff on his chest. 5 out of 10. Funko also made these weird plushies. They're like the ones I just talked about, but they're different colors. So Freddy gets a 1 out of 10. Chica gets a 0 out of 10, because she's the same color pretty much, and Foxy gets a 3 out of 10. Besides the 2D chain, and the swollen eyes, this plush is perfect. 6 out of 10. 5 out of 10. I really don't like the cupcake of Liberty Chica. Still just a 2D fabric with the cupcake printed on it. 8 out of 10. This plush just doesn't even look like a Five Nights at Freddy's plush. It's missing every characteristic of the FNAF plushies. 1 out of 10. Black Heart Bonnie has the shiny material, and the red in the middle just doesn't look good. 3 out of 10. This whole wave is just really weird. These are recolored versions of the black light plushies, except they don't glow in the black light. So they're just black light plushies but without the black light. 1 out of 10. I love this plush. It doesn't have any issues and I think Funko did really good. 10 out of 10. The fire on this plush doesn't look very good, but the parts that don't have fire are okay. 4 out of 10. The withering doesn't look very good on Jacko Bonnie. I think this is one of the few times where a recolor would have been better. It should have been a recolor of Nightmare Bonnie. 3 out of 10. Besides having toes and having a 2D bib, this plush is okay. 7 out of 10. I really like the black on these SB plushies, and it makes the color stand out a lot more, but they still are recolors. 5 out of 10. The patterns on the tie-dyes are horrible. These are probably the most lazy recolors Funko has ever made. 0 out of 10. Candy's face just looks weird. I don't really know why, but something is just off about it. 6 out of 10. Pop Goes looks very derpy, but I love it so much. 8 out of 10. This plush looks okay. I don't really know that much about Pop Goes, so I don't know who this is. 6 out of 10. There's not really any issues with Clown Freddy, but there can't really be any issues because this isn't an actual character. 6 out of 10. For some reason I just really like the design of Bonnie. I just like the white thing around his neck and hands. 8 out of 10. Pretty much everything on Foxy is printed on, and his face just kinda looks goofy. 4 out of 10. I'm going to rank all of these weird balloon plushies at the same time since they all have the same problems. They all have mostly printed on color. They have outlines around the colors for some reason, and it doesn't match any of the other plushies. And I really don't like the balloons stuck to their faces. 3 out of 10. I really like the sun plush. I think it's a perfect plush. 10 out of 10. Same with Moon. Funko did really good with these two. 10 out of 10. This one's also perfect, because it's the same plush as the other two. 10 out of 10. I really like this plush. I don't know why. Just something about festivities. I just love it. 10 out of 10. Same with this one. I just love Christmas. 10 out of 10. This one is so cute, and it reminds me of the snowman from FNAF World. 10 out of 10. This one is pretty good and I like Candy Cane Hook, but I don't like the eye patch being in his eye. 9 out of 10. I feel like this one kinda just looks weird. It has too much printed color. 7 out of 10. I wish Funko would have made a Grinch Springtrap for this Christmas wave. These plushies are pretty much the same plush, and they are Funko's final Five Nights at Freddy's plushes, but sadly they aren't good. Almost everything is printed on, and for the Ruin wave, they didn't even make the Mimic. 2 out of 10. Okay, that's it for this video. And now I have ranked every Five Nights at Freddy's Funko plush, since they lost their license. And now Jazzwares has the license. So maybe in a year I'll rank their plushies. Bye.